And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
2-2. That one missed.
3-2.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 out now.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Benintendi up here. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. The next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Lifted in the air, right center field. Racing, makes the catch. 2 down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
The wide to kick the pitch. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to center. And that is that. KC down in order. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Showing the slab in today's game, Brad Keller. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
And the right-hander deals. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball. Three-1 now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Larry Doby. Good contact guy, good defender. Keller, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those...
Runner on the go, and he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now, Jim Thome. The pitch. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And a pitch. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Benintendi is there. Calls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Sizemore, the lead runner out at second. Doby on at first with 2 down. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. Righty to the plate. Gets him to chase after that one. Fires over to first. Inning over. Guardians strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Salvador Perez. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Stays alive. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the second. Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish.
The right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Can't get there. Base hit. The throw into second. Not in time. It's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second with 1 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one hooked foul.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And the pitch. Next offering is outside. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Kicks and fires. And now it's 3-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys. Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Next offering is down low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. And that one a little bit high. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And next up for the Royals, number 11. Back to work, 3-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that's the third out. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Josh Naylor. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. The 2-1. Swing and a bouncer. Lopez tosses to first. One up, one down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. That one finds the corner. 2-2 now. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
And a pitch. That one out to right. And there's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So in now for Cleveland, Owen Miller. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Jimenez leads off first with one away. Keller moved to first, and he's back in easily. To third might be 2. To second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. top half of the third inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Johnny Damon.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering misses. 3-1. In the air, left field. Sizemore on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. The wind and the pitch. And that one ripped into right. And there are 2 outs.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
2 outs, base is empty. George Brett steps in for the Royals. 2 outs. To the right side. He handles it himself. Royals set down in order. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges. Here's a 1-1. And now 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Comes the 2-2.
3-2.
And a foul ball. And the righty deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Kenny Lofton digs in for the Guardians. This guy has turned into a beast. Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
Now batting, the left fielder, Grady.
And up next for Cleveland, Grady Sizemore. That to right. Dozier settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
And next is the designated hitter, Larry Doby. He reached on a walk his first time. The pitch. Got him. That ends the inning. Guardians lead 1. Still no score. New inning getting started, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away.
Now
Hunter Dozier, the next to hit, doubled in his first AB.
Dozier.
And a 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a pitch. That one drifts inside. Righty delivers. Edge of the zone for a strike. 3-2 now. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Left field. Sizemore in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs, base is empty. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. 3-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Lofton on the move to the gap. Pulls it in on the run. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. And we're still knotted at 0. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's a big power threat. Jim Thome. Two-one now. And another ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Liner, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dot.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Next pitch is outside. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Next pitch is popped up. Brett makes the catch, and there's one down.
The batter, number 6.
So in now for Cleveland, Owen Miller. The 1-1. Good eye right there. Runner at second here, one gone. Up the middle, Lopez picks it up, sends it to first, and that is out number 2.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Hedges.
Austin Hedges stands in.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The pitch. This one in the air, right field. Dozier makes the catch, and that'll do it. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is fouled back. One and two here. Good eye right there. Two. Lined into right. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And the right-hander deals. That one lifted to left. Sizemore makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, number 11.
So digging in, number 11.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is popped up. Miller makes the catch, and that'll do it. Royals bats are quiet there. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kenny Lofton. Left-hand hitter waits. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's just foul. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Grady Sizemore digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Checks over to first. Back safely. Here's the 2-2. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Lofton on at first. Nobody out. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Larry Doby. The 1-1. Into center. Damon moving under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. In there safely.
The first baseman, number 25.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Jim Thome. 1 for 2.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next pitch is popped up. Number 11 has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Jose Ramirez now at the plate. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing. And thunder in that bat. Bullpen activity starting up now. Taylor Clark up and getting ready for Mike Matheny. Payams getting cranked up as well. Keller moved to first. And he's back standing.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
They say you win. And here's a 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Top 6. Now it's going to be Johnny Damon. Left-hand batter waits. Falling behind 2-1. And a strike in there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Ball to strike. That one missing inside. Next offering is downstairs.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And a 3-1 on the way. Down the line towards the corner. Sizemore racing over to make the catch.
The third baseman, number 5,
So up now for Kansas City, George Brett. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
Lofton on the move to his left. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. Lofton whips it back in, and that holds the runner at third.
the catcher, number 14.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. Next offering misses down and away. Damon at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Guardians 2 and the Royals nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Lynch, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the right fielder, Josh Naylor. Next offering is in for a strike.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a ball hammered left field. This one's got a chance. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Next offering upstairs.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. And fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Naylor around third. The relay. He beats it safe. It's 3-zip.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Owen Miller. Next pitch misses. 2-1. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges now.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. The other way. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. And they lead by 4.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's a speed threat. Kenny Lofton. 1 for 3. Next offering upstairs. And now the lefty hit on the ground to the right side. 1 at second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. 7th inning coming up. Guardians 4 and the Royals nothing. Here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. The Royals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Next one misses. 2-1. That one drifts inside.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Dozier gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The pitch. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Man at first. Now Carlos Santana. And the pitch. Stays alive.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. They get 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 4 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back. And the batter now, Grady Sizemore. And here it comes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now on the bump, Taylor Clark. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Taylor Clark.
Larry Doby getting ready to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Damon right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jim Thome.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome. The pitch. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Amir Garrett up and getting ready for Mike Matheny. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Late swing, foul to the left. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And the next pitch is way outside. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, the hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and the count is filled up. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a pair. It's 7-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Stepping in, Josh Naylor.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that one wrapped foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now here is Andres Jimenez, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The kick, the 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
New pitcher now, Joel Payamps. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 38, Joel.
Austin Hedges digs in for the Guardians. Jimenez over at second. Miller at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 1-2. Out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball popped up. One away.
Now batting, number 11.
Number 11 steps in for the Royals. And a pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
It's strike 2. Soft contact in the air. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's it for Shane Bieber. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Sam Hentges takes over on the mound, and this is his season debut.
Number 31, Sam Hentges.
So the lineup flips over, and now Johnny Damon at the belt and fires. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. And a pitch. And it's even up.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Line drive, base hit. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Across is the runner from first. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Back-to-back base hits. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 2-2 now. That one to first. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's 7-2. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
George Brett steps in for the Royals. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. And a 2-1 on the way.
No, that's down.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Kicks and deals. In the air, left field. Sizemore moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner leads away at second. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Guardians 7 and the Royals 2. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Kenny Lofton. To the right side. On the run, throw to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Number 24,
Stepping up for the Guardians, Grady Sizemore. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch, and he walked him.
Ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone runner at first. Larry Doby digs in for the Guardians. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. And he deals. And he takes a strike. Sizemore leads off first with one away. On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 7 and the Royals 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Steffen. And he's got a nice lead to work with. Here in Cleveland, now it's the right fielder, Hunter Dozier. The 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So now here's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. 1-1 now. That one hit to right. Naylor pulls it down. One down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
And the batter now, Carlos Santana. Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now Nicky Lopez.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. On the ground to short. Miller collects, and that is the ball game.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final run score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
If this